What's up, everybody? A little update. I have a new microphone coming, so the audio should be getting a lot better. I also was just able to get some updates from my computer. Something that's made uploading these videos really challenging is my computer's a little slow, so it takes me a long time to get it all edited and things like that. So these videos should be coming to you a lot quicker and with a little better quality in the next week or two, hopefully sooner than 2 weeks. So for today, we're going to do a 20-minute Emom, and we have a couple different options for those of you that have the rings, for those of you that were able to grab the kettlebells from the gym, and those of you that just want to do the bodyweight workout. Or you can do a combination of this if this is something, if you have all the stuff for whatever works best for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to get your interval timer, and you're going to set it for just 20 rounds of 1 minute work with 0 seconds rest. So it'll just tell you when every minute is coming, 3 seconds before that minute is up. So if you have the rings, and we'll go over all this stuff, if you have the rings, you're going to start your 20 minutes and you're going to knock out 10 push-ups and 5 single leg squats or Bulgarian split squats. And we'll go over that once we get started on the demonstration. And then you'll finish that. Let's say you finish that in 30 seconds. You'll have 30 seconds to rest. And then you'll move on to B. For when the timer rings for the second minute, you'll do 10 rows and 10 knee tucks. After the first 10 minutes, everything that has 10 reps is going to decrease down to 5 reps. So your push-ups and your rows and your knee tucks will start at 10 reps apiece for the first 10 minutes. After that, they're going to be 5 reps apiece. And so if you want to do this for 20 minutes and just basically do 10 sets of each, you're more than welcome to do that. If you don't have rings, or you want to add some variation to your kettlebell or ring program, you're going to do the same 20 minutes. So you could even do this for 10 minutes and then jump over to this if you wanted to. So what you're going to do is 5 burpees for the first, this will be the first minute, start the timer, 5 burpees, and then 10 dips. And again, we'll go over all this stuff when we get there. This is going to be a new one for some of you. Then we know for split squat jumps I'll do well. We're going to do 10 of those, and then 10 knee tucks with a towel, which is sort of similar to that reverse rollout that we did, but it's a little bit easier. So everything that is a 10 after the first 10 minutes is going to go back down to 5 reps. And lastly, our kettlebells. Let's see if I can twist you just a little bit. If you have the kettlebell, you're going to do 10 swings and 7 burpees. This 10 is going to remain the same all the way through. Then you're going to do 10 thrusters. That 10 will change to 5 after the first 10 minutes. And then a Turkish get-up if your kettlebell is light enough for you to do that. Or you can grab onto it and do some leg lifts. I'm going to have to explain that a little bit more than I can show you because you guys took all my kettlebells and I have the 2 tiny white ones left. But next we'll go over the demonstration for all this stuff. Okay, for the ring section, those of you that have the rings, we're going to start that Emom for 10 push-ups. So you'll get set. You may want to, if you want your push-ups to be a little more challenging, lower them down. You can even have the ring on the ground when it's hanging. That should make the push-up a little more challenging, but bring your bicep to the top of the ring, and you'll knock out a set of 10 there. So the next thing you're going to do is either a single leg squat or a Bulgarian split squat. A little trick that I just figured out today is you can use the other ring for stability. So if you get set here, you can hold this ring up here and it'll help you stay balanced. Okay? If you don't need it, you can just drop it here, and then when you're finished, switch and then drop this way. Okay? And so help you with balance if you need it. If you feel like you're getting a little bit unstable, just put tension on that ring and lean into it, and it'll keep you from falling over. Okay? It also makes it easier to grab onto the ring, because you have one more thing to hang on to. Okay? So you'll knock out your push-ups, your 10 push-ups, and your 5 split squats on either leg, and then get set up for rows here, and then you're gonna pull this way. Okay? And then for your knee tucks, you'll keep your rings in your hands. You'll just go here, down, pull this over, come out to a push-up position, and pull those rings up to your knees if possible, or you can keep your knees straight and drive your hips up to the ceiling. Here. Or you can alternate, kind of whatever you prefer. Okay? One little thing, so we can do single leg squats. What I like to do is just grab one with one hand if I need it, and I can just sit, pull myself back up. Okay? If you're feeling strong, you can kind of have it here just in case you need it, but keep it slack. And then, let's say you fall at the bottom, grab on tight, pull yourself back up. So, for your bodyweight workout, just gonna be burpees. Make sure you get a big jump at the top, and then I need to grab a bench really quick for us to do our dips. Okay, so for our dips, what you're gonna do is pin your shoulders back like you're doing a bench press or getting ready to squat, and then put your palms or your fingers facing your toes, and you're gonna lower yourself down here, okay? It's really important that you keep your shoulders pinned back. The straighter your legs are, the harder it's gonna be. The more bent your knees are, the more your legs kind of help you get up, okay? So the further out you are, the more likely you're gonna wanna lean forward. Keep those shoulders pinned back. Go down here, okay? You should feel a little stretch in the shoulder, but nothing should be painful. Okay, so for the kettlebell workout, you're gonna be doing 10 swings and 7 burpees. Those of you with 2 swings, make sure that your thumbs go behind you when you are swinging the kettlebell behind your hips, that your shins stay vertical and your abs stay tight. If you're doing, if you have just one single kettlebell, you don't have to worry about what the thumbs are doing. Just make sure that your palms are always kind of facing you or facing the ground. And then we know how to do burpees. We went over that in our bodyweight workout. Our thrusters, get in this boxer's pose. Make sure our fists are lower than our chin. Lower yourself down. Drive up overhead. Come back down. Drive up overhead. Okay, so for your Turkish get-up, we'll spend a little bit more time, so I got to move the camera really quick so you can see me on the ground. Okay, so we're going to work on our Turkish get-up. So you most likely will be having a kettlebell heavier than this, although you can just use your shoe, and that's really hard too. We can go over that at the very end of kind of how to do that. But what you're going to do is have it sit on the back of the wrist. The same side knee is going to be bent as the arm with the kettlebell. Your leg and your hand are going to be away from your body just slightly. And what you're going to do is come up onto that elbow. So you can feel the weight of this kettlebell through your arms, through your shoulder. You're making a straight line with your torso so that weight gets loaded up into this elbow. Okay? And then you're going to kind of rock forward and push up with this elbow to get into this position. So I'm still feeling the weight in this hand and all the way down to the floor here. Then I'm going to drive my hips up with this leg here. And ideally what we want is a straight line from our knee through our hip to our shoulder. There. Okay? So here, and then I'm going to take this knee and bring it to this hand, this posted hand. I'm just going to kind of sweep and make an L right here. So I'm holding this weight in my hand and posting here. Then I can come up, rotate, step up, come back down, windshield wiper, and I'm going to push my hip back as I lower my hand down. So I'm going to take my butt towards my heel, and I'm going to twist this hand away, this upper hand with the kettlebell, and then swing through, and then come back down to this elbow, making a straight line from my hand to my elbow on the ground. Come down here, here. Now, what's really important, especially if you have a heavy kettlebell, is that when you lower this down into this press, you move it around your head. And if it's super heavy, it's kind of hard to get it up. So what you can do is lean over and then twist here, switch up. Okay, so if it's super heavy, you can even grab this other hand and pull and push up that way. Okay, so really fast. Here, elbow, elbow, hand, hip, knee to hand, up, rotate, switch, back down, rotate, butt heel slightly, slide through, elbow, shoulder, lower down, twist over, around your head, and then come back. Okay, let me know if you have any questions, if that makes sense to you, if you need it explained in any other different way, we can go over that in the next video. Thanks, you guys have a good week.